Hello and welcome to Sports 360 Degree, your weekly roundup of the most exciting sporting event across the globe. Indian parachuters dominated the Paralympic Games in Paris with Avni Lekra clinching gold and Mona Agarwal securing bronze in the women's 10-meter air rifle SH1 event, while Manish Narwal bagged silver in 10-meter air pistol SH1 category. As India celebrated National Sports Day on August 29, the world of sports saw major upsets at the US Open with big names making early exits. Meanwhile, UEFA Champions League has unveiled the draw for its expanded 36-team format, setting the stage for a thrilling season ahead. But first up, updates from the Paris Paralympics. India opened their medal tally at the Paris Paralympics in style with 2 medals in shooting. That was on Friday. Avni Lekra won gold medal, while Mona Agarwal won bronze medal in the final of the 10-meter air rifle standing as such event. Avni Lekra not only defeated her gold medal in the event, but defended her gold medal in the event that she had won at Tokyo. She also battered her Paralympic record of 249.6 that she had set 3 years ago with 249.7. This is Avni's second gold medal. Earlier, the duo finished in the top 8 in the qualification. Lekra, who won the gold medal at the Tokyo Games, stormed to the shooting final after finishing second in the qualification event with a total score of 625.8. Avni is a wheelchair bound after a car accident left her paralyzed below the waist when she was 11 years old. SH1 category in shooting involves shooters who have movement affected in their arms, lower trunk, legs, and have an absence of limbs. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi congratulated gold medalist Avni Lekra on her historic triumph. PM Modi took the social media handle X and wrote, and I quote, "India opens its medal account in the Paralympics 2024. Congratulations to Avni Lekra for winning the coveted gold in R2 women 10-meter air rifle SH1 event. She also creates history as she is the first Indian woman athlete to win 3 Paralympic medals. Her dedication continues to make India proud." PM Modi also extended wishes to Mona Agarwal on her bronze medal. He wrote, and I quote, "Congratulations to Mona Agarwal on winning the bronze medal in the R2 women 10-meter air rifle SH1 event at the Paris Paralympics 2024. Her remarkable achievement reflects her dedication and quest for excellence. India is proud of Mona." Meanwhile, Manish Narwal won silver medal in the P1 men's 10-meter air pistol SH1 final at the Paris Paralympics 2024 on Friday. It was India's third medal in shooting. Manish scored a total of 234.9 points and gave a tough competition to Korean shooter who secured the gold medal with a total of 237.4 points. Manish had won gold in the mixed SH1 50-meter pistol at the 2020 Paralympic Games in Tokyo. The SH1 shooting category includes athletes with limited movement in their arms, lower body, or those with limb absence. The 22-year-old had a rough start on the day as the first 10 shots in the stage 1 saw him fight 10+ scores and he remained outside the medal contention at that point. Manish would then flip a switch once the stage 2 started as he scored 3 10+ scores and in the next 4 shots. The 22-year-old seemed to find his rhythm at the right time and went past the Olympic record holder and China's Chao Yang to move to the top spot as the Indian fans were rightfully excited. However, Manish only had 1 10+ score in the last 8 shots, which allowed Korea's Jo to take the lead away from the Indian shooter and build a big gap. Meanwhile, India's Preeti Pal created history at the Paris Paralympics by becoming the first Paralympian to win a medal in the track event. Preeti won bronze in women's 100-meter T35 finals. Preeti finished with a time of 14.21 seconds. With this, she becomes the first Paralympic medalist for India in a track event in the history of the Paralympics. This time of 14.21 seconds is also Preeti's personal best. Now shifting focus to football. Coming to the UEFA Champions League, Liverpool were drawn on Thursday to face the Real Madrid when they return to the Champions League, which has been expanded to 36-team league format. The revamped competition has also set up other intriguing matchups, including a rematch of the last year's final between Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid, while Manchester City are slated to battle Paris Saint-Germain. In this year's men's tournament, teams will compete in 8 fixtures during the league phase, marking a significant departure from the traditional group stage format. The draw features special guests Cristiano Ronaldo, Gianluigi Buffon. The dates and time for each team's fixture will be announced on Saturday. The draws being made for the first stage of this season's UEFA Champions League. It's no longer a group phase to begin, with 36 teams going into a single league initially. DD India's Oli Bharat reports from London.
Well, we do now know at least how the competition will begin in this new so-called Swiss League format. When it comes to the early fixtures in this league, the English teams have some interesting ties lined up. Liverpool face Real Madrid, for example. Man City and Arsenal both play Paris Saint-Germain in their fixtures. Manchester City and Arsenal both also play Inter Milan in the fixtures that they have lined up. Aston Villa have interesting ties against Bayern Munich and against Juventus as well. Elsewhere, Real Madrid against Dortmund is a repeat of last year's final. In this year's league stages, we have PSG against Bayern Munich, also a repeat of a previous Champions League final. PSG also play Atletico Madrid in their fixtures. Barcelona have Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund lined up in their early round as well. Once the initial league fixtures have been played, the top 8 teams overall will go straight through to the last 16 knockout round stages of the competition. 9th to 24th in that league head into a playoff round to decide the final 8 teams that make up that 16. Now, UEFA says this will mean more football, more high-standard football, more ties between some of Europe's biggest teams. Critics say, well, it's more football at a time when footballers are already potentially tired and fatigued. They also wonder whether we will see more big ties between big teams that actually don't mean very much when it comes to the final standings. But UEFA are confident that this is going to inject excitement into the early stages of the competition compared to sometimes less than exciting matches in the previous group stages of the competition. The action in the league phase starts on the 17th of September, and that league phase runs until January before the knockouts start after that. Oli Bharat in London reporting for DD India.
Cristiano Ronaldo, the all-time leading goal scorer in the UEFA Champions League, was honoured with a special award by UEFA President Alexander Schafferin on Thursday, recognizing his remarkable achievements in the world of football. The Portugal captain received an award for being the all-time Champions League top goal scorer, with 39-year-old netting 141 goals during his spell with Manchester United, Real Madrid and Juventus. During that time, he also won competition on 5 occasions, once with Manchester United, before 4 times with Real Madrid, including 3 in a row from 2016 to 2018. Harry Kane was officially presented with the Golden Shoe at a ceremony at the Bayern Munich's Allianz Arena after a brilliant 36-goal campaign that saw him finish as Europe's top scorer in 2023-24 season. Kane struck his last goal of the season in Bayern's 3-1 loss at the Stuttgart on matchday 32, taking his Bundesliga tally to 36 for the season and putting him way out in front ahead of the likes of Erling Haaland, Kylian Mbappe and Lautaro Martinez. Harry Kane, the prolific striker who recently joined Bayern Munich from Tottenham Hotspur, was honoured with the prestigious Golden Shoe Award at a ceremony held in Munich. The accolade is bestowed upon a player who scores most goals in a European football league during previous season. During his final campaign with Bayern Munich in Bundesliga, Kane showcased his exceptional goal-scoring prowess, finding the back of the net an impressive 36 times. This tally surpassed that of any other player across Europe's top leagues, solidifying his status as one of the continent's most lethal finishers. Remarkably, despite having clinched Premier League Golden Boot on 3 separate occasions, this marks the first time Kane has been recognized with European Golden Shoe.
Obviously, it was a big step in my career to come to FC Bayern Munich, and it was just one of the best decisions I think I made in my life. I've enjoyed every moment of it so far.
The Golden Shoe was introduced by French publication L'Equipe in 1967-68, but has been awarded by the European sports media since 1997. 2 Bundesliga players have earlier received the Gong, both of them Bayern stars. Gerd Müller in 1969-70 and 1971-72, and Robert Lewandowski in 2020-21 and 2021-22. And now Kane has emulated his illustrious club Munich predecessors, having averaged a goal every 79 minutes in Germany's top flight. Narayan Singh's report for DD India. National Rifle Association of India felicitated members of the successful and history-making Indian Olympic shooting squad, which returned home with 3 bronze medals from the Paris Olympics. The gala ceremony was attended by the entire squad of the Indian shooting contingent that included the medalist Manu Bhaker, Sarabjot Singh, Swapnil Kusale. The medalists were felicitated with cash prizes, while the entire squad was felicitated with the mementos by the National Rifle Association of India. On this occasion, President of the National Rifle Association, Kalikesh Singh Deo, said that the Indian shooters and coaches and the entire support staff have done country proud.
This is the first time that India has won 3 medals in any one sport in any one Olympics, and that's shooting. 3 out of 6, 50% for India. I'm sure our athletes are excited that they could contribute to the medals tally. This is also the first time where we've had any one single athlete from India winning 2 medals in one Olympics, Manu Bhaker.
Paris Olympic bronze medalist Swapnil Kusale is confident that the Indian parachuters will win more medals at the Paris Paralympics. In an exclusive chat with DD India, Swapnil praised government supporting for Indian athletes. Indian shooting is on rise, and the way they performed in the Olympics and in Paralympics too, Indian shooters are performing exceptionally well. And right now, I'm joined by the Olympic medalist Swapnil, a very warm welcome. If you talk about the Indian shooting, a steep rise we witnessed in Olympics also. Indian shooters won 3 medals. You also won a medal, and now in para sports too, they are winning medals. Gold is there, silver is there. So how you look this performance?
काफ़ी बढ़िया से चल रहा है यहाँ जो शूटिंग का जो सारा कंटिजेंट है और एथलीट है काफ़ी बढ़िया से मेहनत भी कर रही है और आई एम विश कि और भी ज़्यादा मेडल्स आए नेक्स्ट ओलंपिक्स में। अभी भी चल रहा है पैरा ओलंपिक्स है तो और भी ज़्यादा मेडल्स आए की संभावना है और ऑल द बेस्ट जिनका मैच हुआ नहीं है उनके लिए एंड लेट्स सी होप कितना मेडल आता है एंड प्रे की उनके लिए और ज़्यादा मेडल आया देश के लिए।
What's the reason you basically find behind the rise of the Indian shooting, the way the shooters are dominating the world order? Today also we saw before in Olympics and in the Paralympics they are dominating. What's the reason you find?
जैसे कि उनका सपोर्ट जो फेडरेशन का सपोर्ट है, उनके जो सपोर्टिंग स्टाफ होते हैं बाकी लोग उनका सपोर्ट है एंड स्पेशली मेहनत जो होती है एथलीट की वो सबसे बड़ी यहाँ पे मानी जाती है कि उनका मेहनत की वजह से ये सारा मेडल्स एंड एवरीथिंग इज कमिंग उसके लिए।
We have seen that there is enough talent, but there is a factor that the youth, the young shooters are doing exceptionally well. So do you think the program by the government of India, by the National Rifle Association, they are just giving the right direction to the Indian shooting?
Yeah, bilkul, absolutely. Like Government of India or SAI tops, they all giving properly everything, the support, financial support ho, baki equipment support, they are giving all the time also. So it's just matter of like athlete ki wo unko perform अच्छे से करना है, and they are doing really good nowadays. So I'm really happy कि जो support हमें पहले मिल नहीं रहा था अभी अच्छे से मिल रहा है, and जो गवर्नमेंट है काफ़ी बढ़िया से और फेडरेशन है काफ़ी बढ़िया से हेल्प कर रही है.
Here we can witness that the kind of performance and the shooters are doing first in Olympics, now in Paralympics. So we are hoping that this journey will continue and Indian shooters will keep winning medals at the international level. With camera person Bheem, Narayan Singh, DD India, Delhi. This week also marked the birth anniversary of the legend of the Indian hockey, Major Dhyan Chand. Dhyan Chand's legacy is celebrated on 29th August as National Sports Day as a tribute to the wizard of hockey. Dhyan Chand Foundation in New Delhi is also paid their homage to the late legend.
Dhyan Chand Foundation celebrated India's National Sports Day at Major Dhyan Chand National Stadium, New Delhi, to commemorate the birth anniversary of the Padma Bhushan awardee and the wizard of hockey, Major Dhyan Chand, on 29th of August. The event was graced by eminent sports personalities including former hockey player and three-time Olympic medalist Harbinder Singh Chimney and former Indian cricketer Surinder Khanna. On the occasion, Dhyan Chand Foundation donated hockey sticks to the Army Public School, Delhi Cant, while an exhibition hockey match was also held. Popularly known as the Wizard for his magical touch, superb control, creativity and extraordinary goal-scoring feats, Chand was instrumental in taking Indian hockey to greater heights under his talismanic leadership. The late hockey player has led India to 3 Olympic gold medals in the years 1928, 1932 and 1936. He had scored over 400 goals in 22 years, spanning from 1926 to 1948.
You just close your eyes and visualize 1928, 1932, 1936. And India got independence in 47. So, British rule, traveling by ship. It must be taking about 2 months to travel to various championships. Whether the team will go or not, who will be there in that, because it was British Raj at that time. So degree of difficulty was plenty, hardships, but fire in the belly, people have those who go through all that. And he is an epitome of that. Sometimes you fall short of words to explain and describe Dhyan Chand ji.
दादा ध्यान चंद जी अगर कहें तो मेरे ख्याल ऐसे खिलाड़ी बहुत कम पैदा होते हैं और उनका नाम सिर्फ भारत में नहीं पूरे वर्ल्ड में जाना जाता है. 3 ओलंपिक में गोल्ड मेडल उन्होंने और उनकी टीम ने जो जीते और हैट्रिक की, और जो परिस्थितियाँ उस वक्त होती थी खेलने की बड़ा आसान नहीं था, बड़ा मुश्किल था. ओलंपिक हम खेलने जा रहे हैं, जैसे लॉस एंजलिस में आप बाई शिप जा रहे हैं, पता नहीं कितना टाइम लगता था वहाँ पहुँचने के लिए. तो हमें जो हमारी यूथ है, जो हमारी जनरेशन आने वाले ओलंपिक में जो पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे, उनको उनसे प्रेरित होना चाहिए कि अगर वो इतनी मुश्किल में खेल कर, इतनी परिस्थितियों के जो उनके अनुकूल नहीं थे उसमें खेल कर उन्हें 3 गोल्ड मेडल जीते हैं, तो ये भी अब जो इतनी आसान परिस्थितियाँ, पूरी गवर्नमेंट की हेल्प है और खेलने की पूरी फैसिलिटीज़ हैं, तो उसमें अगर वो मेहनत करेंगे तो वो भी आने वाले समय में ज़रूर गोल्ड मेडल जीत सकते हैं.
The Indian legend was bestowed with India's 3rd highest civilian honor, Padma Bhushan, in 1956. Regarded as the greatest of all time, Chand also served in the Indian Army and brought laurels to the country. Dhyan Chand's legacy is one that speaks to more than just his prowess in the game of hockey. It speaks to the essence of passion, dedication, and the timeless value that makes sports so transformative in human lives. Legendary Australian cricketer Sir Don Bradman once said, "Dhyan Chand scores goals like runs in cricket." Such was the legacy of the Indian hockey legend Major Dhyan Chand, who put India on global map. With cameraman Sumit Nautyal, Abhishek Prasad for DD India.
Our stories from the Special Olympics. Special Olympic Bharat has opened the sports center at the JP Public School in Greater Noida to support children with intellectual disabilities. The center is a part of their One School, One Initiative program to promote inclusivity in sports. The event was attended by Asim Arun, Uttar Pradesh's Minister of Social Welfare, and Mukesh Shukla, Chairman of Special Olympic Bharat, Uttar Pradesh. DD India brings this special report for you.
In a significant step towards the inclusion and empowerment of children with intellectual disabilities, Special Olympics Bharat inaugurated a new sports center at JP Public School in Greater Noida on the occasion of National Sports Day. This initiative is part of Special Olympics Bharat's ongoing effort to ensure that schools across India serve as inclusive sports hubs for special children. The inauguration ceremony was graced by Asim Arun, Minister of Social Welfare, Uttar Pradesh Government, and Mukesh Shukla, Chairman of Special Olympics Bharat, Uttar Pradesh.
The purpose of this Special Olympics Bharat Center opening in Greater Noida JP School is to bring special children on a platform where they can compete, where they can evolve as sportspersons and as citizens of India. We will extend this in first phase to 10 schools of the Samaj Kalyan Vibhag, which are called Sarvodaya schools, and with the experience we will eventually extend them to all 120 schools so that there is inclusive development, there is inclusive.
4 खेलों का यहाँ पर उद्घाटन हुआ है आज। ये सेंटर यहाँ पे लगातार चलेगा। जो भी क्षेत्र के आसपास के बच्चे रहते हैं, जो स्कूल के अलावा हैं, वो यहाँ आकर सुबह और शाम अलग अलग समय पे यहाँ ट्रेनिंग ले सकते हैं। उसके बाद हमारे डिस्ट्रिक्ट गेम, स्टेट गेम में पार्टिसिपेट कर सकते हैं। इस प्रकार की ये योजना है। हमारा ये टारगेट है कि हम देश में 750 से ज़्यादा स्पोर्ट्स सेंटर खोलें। इसलिए हम चाहते हैं कि हर डिस्ट्रिक्ट तक ये सेंटर जाए, लेकिन इसकी कोई बाउंड्रीज हमने नहीं निर्धारित करी है। इसलिए ग्रेटर नोएडा, उत्तर प्रदेश और देश कहीं के भी बच्चे आ सकते हैं।
The newly established sports center aims to cater to the unique needs of these children, offering them a platform to develop their physical abilities, social skills, and overall well-being.
This is a wonderful initiative by Special Olympics Bharat, and through this, thousands of children will get opportunity to get trained in different sports of their choice, totally free of cost. And our state will be able to produce children, special need children, for better opportunities, larger opportunities like special games for special children like Paralympics and all.
This initiative aligns with Special Olympics Bharat's broader vision of One School, One Initiative, which seeks to integrate sports into the educational curriculum for special children nationwide. This initiative is expected to inspire more schools to adopt similar models, thereby expanding the reach and impact of Special Olympics Bharat's mission. Narayan Singh's report, DD India.
Sweden's Mondo Duplantis once again broke his own pole vault world record as he cleared 6.26 meters at the second attempt at the Silesia Diamond League meeting. The 24-year-old had brought the steady France crowd to their feet at Paris Olympics when he broke the world record for a 9th time, and there was always the feeling that Duplantis was not done yet. Duplantis broke the world record for the 10th time, beating the 6.25 meters he cleared when retaining his Olympic gold medal in Paris earlier this month. Also, this was the 3rd time this year he had broken his own record. Now, some updates from the US Open. Carlos Alcaraz suffered a shocking defeat in the second round of the US Open, failing to the Botic van de Sansop in straight sets. The Dutchman, ranked 17 in the world, downed the 21-year-old Spaniard in straight sets 6-1, 7-5, 6-4 at the Arthur Ashe Stadium in Flushing Meadows, New York. The world number 3, who in the past 2 months has won an Olympic silver medal and took home the Wimbledon trophy, struggled out of the gate and was never able to regroup, finishing with 27 unforced errors in the total. Meanwhile, defending champion Novak Djokovic also suffered a shocking US Open exit after losing to Alexei Popyrin in the 3rd round. Djokovic suffered a major upset at the hands of Austrian Alexei Popyrin with a 6-4, 6-4, 2-6, 6-4 defeat in the 3rd round of the US. Popyrin, who lost to Djokovic at both Austrian and Wimbledon this year, reached the round of 16 of a major for the first time. The loss means Djokovic will end this season without a Grand Slam title for the first time since 2017. So that's all in this edition of the Sports 360 Degree. Until we meet again, keep cheering your favorite teams and athletes. Namaskar.